Okay, well, I'm about to lose my tech scrap, and I just wanted to make sure there wasn't some sort of, I don't know, random usable item I could have picked up to just recover it all at once, and that is not the case. So, say goodbye to 37k tech scrap, not due to my own incompetence so much, but because the level design here is kinda trash. It is just way too complicated for how samey it looks. I was actually pretty close too. I think I could have just dropped down here, but I literally only had a few seconds left. That was not enough time to find it, I'm afraid. Oh, that sucks. So I think I was wrong when I said that No, I definitely have been here before. I do recall this room. And in that whole mess down there, where I just got banged by a bunch of enemies at once, that was where the tech scrap was. I was so close to recovering it. The main bullshit thing is I actually spent a little bit of time fighting one of those weird robot exoskeletons, because I figured, oh, that'll give me a bit of a boost to my time while giving me some materials as well. Not to mention he's kind of in the way, so it's probably for the best. And as it turns out, if you kill them the first time, you don't actually get a boost to the timer. Maybe if you kill them the second it works, but I didn't exactly have the time to check. I was already running out the clock. So I just ran forwards hoping I would make it to my tech scrap in time, which I didn't. If only that drop was actually scalable. If it was, I could probably use that as a shortcut, but as it is, I lost my tech scrap and I still haven't made any major progress, so that bums me out a little bit. Let's see though, I might have just enough materials to make at least a Mach 1 version of each bit of that new armor set I've acquired. And that should cheer me up. Let's see, that should be enough for the Mach 1 variant. And I'll farm up materials and upgrade it later if I really feel like it. Which I might not because it's actually Goliath class. Actually, hold on, it's Goliath class, which is the same as the Rhino gear, but the bonuses seem like they might be really nice. This might be to the heavy armor what the Gorgon is to the medium, because the arm bits, rather than increasing impact and decreasing speed like you'd expect, like what the Rhino does, it increases impact and speed. The body only provides a slight boost to stamina consumption, which isn't that big of a deal. The headpiece causes me to consume more energy for my drone uses, which isn't great. But I could just, mix and match pieces. Yeah, this armor set actually looks pretty good. I'm mainly interested in the arms, but I'll make a little bit of everything. I think I might definitely use the arms, so I might, make Mach 2 or 3 of that. I'll make Mach 1 for now. I'll make my final decision later. Let's just make one of everything and see what the set bonus is. And what it looks like on me. Assuming I have the space for it. Yeah, it doesn't consume much, if any, more core power than my current stuff. Yep, exact same as the Gorgon. Fantastic. Ooh, except for the arm bits. Those are more expensive. What about the leg bits? Oh yeah, of course they're more expensive because I'm using scarab stuff, so I think I'll need another ancillary core. I haven't been encountering the gas much in this most recent area, so I think I'll just get rid of the toxic auto filter. I do miss the medical audit, but it's not hugely necessary. You know what I should also do? Scrap a bunch of these ancillary cores. I really don't need, any more than 8 is completely useless, and I probably don't need more than 2 or 3 realistically. Alright, so with this extra core power, let's check out this new stuff. Aside from the chest piece, which doesn't cover nearly enough, I like how it looks. If I was going for fashion, I'd probably go with the Gorgon stuff. That matches fairly well. Black, blue, and white. Also goes pretty well with the scarab stuff, although I'm not sure how well the yellow matches with everything else. There's a bit too much color going on at that point. Alright, let's see if the set bonus is worth it. Wearing a full set of Proteus gear grants passive health regeneration and increases the amount of all healing effects. That seems incredibly good. I might have to reconsider my gear loadout. Okay, so I made it back to this spot, which I went continuing on through, which I kind of regret. Just because I have seen these signs leading towards a door from the exhibition hall, so I'm thinking that maybe if I proceed this way, that's where my shortcut will lie. That's the case, well, I just made the wrong decision in going where I went. So as for armor, on the way here, I decided that I would go with a mix of Gorgon and Proteus. Mainly just using the Proteus arms because they give a boost to attack speed and impact, which is really good. That's like the best I've seen in an arm set so far. Otherwise, the Gorgon stuff is just kind of superior in every regard. Oh yeah, I also upgraded my Spitfire rod to Mach 3, since I had just enough materials for one weapon, and it provided a pretty huge attack boost, like a little over 20. I was originally just going to, farm up the enemies on the way for more Mach 3 bits and upgrade my stuff a little bit more, but then I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna get bored doing that. So why not try and make some progress? I used implants on the way here, but there's still that med station that's back that way, I think. Seriously, I have no idea where any place is. It's just a huge jumble. But yeah, I have those to retreat to if I need to and if I feel like it. The set bonus, by the way, the HP regeneration and the increase to healing effects that the Proteus stuff provided, it's not exactly that good. The HP regeneration is like 1 per second, and the boost to like the healing implants seem to be like 10%-ish, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. But nothing really significant, certainly not worth equipping the entire set for, given its drastically high core power consumption. Yep. Oh, if only I had proceeded this way, I would not have lost that 37k. Ah well, you live and you learn. Probably would be a good idea to retreat back to Medbay then, just to restore my implants a little bit. And maybe upgrade another weapon. I think I might have enough materials for one more, but let's just continue on. Staff's good enough to keep me going, I think. I said I think, not that I know. I do want to try and get to level up soon though, then I can get rid of the ancillary core and slot in at least the medical audit, since that consumes no core power, if nothing else.
Now I see the real reason you're here. A purge. Is that their game? Dispose of me like Chavez? But I assure you, it's just growing pains. A little more time. But no, everything has to happen now. It must be perfect, or at least pretend to be. I won't let you destroy our only hope, just because it offends their...
Lab 02 locked.
Stay where you are. He might still be around. He's playing with us. Playing.
He said stay where you are. Does he have control of these dudes? Can I like just ignore them? Because that would be convenient. Though I still probably want to kill them for the materials. Oh, and I regret not Okay, nope, they're coming after me. Something fierce, too. Yeah, I really wish I had not gotten rid of the toxic autofilter. Turns out it's coming back in a big way. Okay, I'm not gonna focus on you. You're gonna resurrect, yeah. Oddly enough, sometimes they resurrect and you're still able to target their individual parts, like I am here. Another time, okay, this is not good. And other times, you can only target them generally. Other times, they're crawling on the floor. I guess it must just be random. It is kind of bullshit, though, that you have to effectively kill them twice, even if the second time is a lot easier. And sometimes it also prevents you from going for the execution kill, which is also annoying. Like, I had the energy to do it, but I couldn't because of... I guess I just killed him a bit too quickly. Maybe I can do that the second time, let's see. That'd be nice. Hey, I did, nice, okay. Yeah, I kind of like the gimmick with this enemy, but the way they implemented it is confusing enough that I'm not sure if I like that. So I guess I just gotta go through here, opening up doors on the way to get to whatever the hell his name was. Wasn't it something like Greg? That's what his first name was. Such a dull name. Alright, lots of different ways I can go here, it looks like. Might as well open laboratory door 12. It should be on the opposite side, right?
1-2 locked.
Oh no, this was lab 12.
It could be anywhere.
I'm not sure what the purpose of that is. I guess maybe I could prevent enemies from getting to me or something.
2 unlocked and open.
Alright, can't do anything with that just yet. Let's check out the lore.
I've just received a communication from Mary Shaw. Name doesn't ring a bell? Well, it fucking should. It's Michael Shaw's sister. Candidates for the program were meant to have no family or friends. This is on your head. I expect this situation dealt with quickly and quietly.
Ah, they made a mistake choosing someone for the program who is not unwanted, who they could not just quietly dispose of if things turn sour. So this is just an alternate way of approach if you still have the toxic auto filter on. There might be something more there, but I'm not going to check now. Don't really feel like wasting the HP. Can I use this one? With patience, yes. I really do hate the fact that you have to wait for these. Why can't they just have like a hand bar at each end and have it designed that you can like just use it immediately? Having to wait for it is so annoying.
The good of mankind. All that. Somebody had to do the dirty work. They were too afraid to get their manicured little hands dirty.
I find it so rude that they block my attacks. That's actually the first enemy I've come across that does so reliably. A few of the other humanoid ones have, but they don't do it like... They just have it be a stance, which is easy enough to ignore. These ones will actually block you in the midst of your combos, which is good. I guess actually, no, that's not quite true. The security guards also did that. But yeah, these are the first regular enemy I've come across that are that adept at blocking. Alright, more support tunnels. Do I want to fight that? Oh dear.
Lab 02 granted.
I'm gonna have to fight you. Let's go for some leg bits. I could use some materials for them, not to make Mark III versions of that stuff. Oh damn it, I killed him too quickly. They're immortal while you're holding the execution button, but if you don't start it quickly enough, it's not gonna help. But yeah, I want to upgrade my Gorgon stuff, that's for damn sure. I feel like the extra defense would probably help at least a little. Oh, okay. So they're supposed to be immortal, but I guess these enemy types specifically aren't. Like, you're not supposed to be able to kill them, that way you can't interrupt your own execution. But that's not the case with these guys for some reason. Oh, it's gonna be annoying gathering materials then.
A little too old for hide and seek, aren't we? Come out, wherever you are.
Wait, is this a different room than where I just was? Okay, yeah, so that's the big middle room that I did enter for a little bit, or I could've. I'm definitely gonna want to activate that, whatever that is. I'm guessing this will lead, like... Oh, it's out of order. Maybe it's activated by that overcharge. These are totally going to come to life. Come on, don't even try and pull that bullshit game. You've done that already. It's not exactly a good surprise at this point. And now I just gotta wait around so I can kill him the second time. I wonder if there's a way to prevent... Oh, you know what I just realized? I was about to say, I wonder if there's a way to prevent them from resurrecting once. You know that fist weapon I picked up that specifically said it was all about transferring energy? I'm willing to bet that if I kill them with that, they don't resurrect. That is a very... Okay, I'm gonna die to this dude. That is a very Dark Souls thing, like the whole certain weapons with holy properties that permanently kill undead. So it might actually be worth upgrading that if I have the materials to do so. The damage of the weapon didn't seem like it would be all that great, but only having to kill them once, that might be worthwhile. Alright, here I'm just opening up more pathways. I really need to try and go for execution kills. It's the only way I'm going to restore HP anymore.
We all want the same thing. We've looked at other roads,
Okay.
and there's always going to be risks. Utopia works
Let's see. Can I get the hell out of here?
But think of it as cleaning house. Problem solved within 1 generation. It'll just be a much smaller one than previously estimated, but that's a good thing. We've been worrying about what to do with overpopulation for almost 100 years.
Oh, thank God the exolift was here for me. I'm guessing they're still probably hounding after me. I'm gonna see if I can retreat to that one med station. That way I can refill all my health and stuff without actually resurrecting the enemies. There shouldn't be anything I have to fight on the way back, so it shouldn't be that bad. Let's see. Yep, through this tunnel here. Well, hallway, not tunnel. Of course, this is the area where there's all sorts of exoliths all about, and I'm not entirely sure where I need to go. I think it's the one with the sign pointing towards Ops. That's the one that leads to the uppermost level that I've been to at least. And that's where the med station is. Or first aid station, as I think it's actually called. Let's see. Ooh, is there something over there? I nearly missed this item. Just some scrap, but hey. Yeah, here it is. Oh, fantastic. Okay. Might actually be able to get through this area then. Without actually having to get good at fighting these new Proteus enemies. Because damn, if they aren't the toughest thing I fought so far, that ain't security guards. I'm sure I'll get better at some point. I'll probably have to. They'll probably become a regular enemy at this point in the game. But if I could just get through this segment without having to practice, that'd be nice. It looks like this is probably going to be the finale of the area, whether or not there's a boss fight here. This seems to be the last place that he's going to be able to retreat to. That leads back to the gassy area. That's not where I want to go. I wonder if I can fight these Proteuses, proteans, one at a time. Because it's when they're in groups that I have no ability to deal with them whatsoever. Making the fight one-on-one would definitely increase the odds of me surviving, but I don't have my drone charge. Let's see. Oh, good. One noticed me, but the other did not. Come on, just gotta come a little bit. Oh, of course he's being stopped by the environment. That is just my luck. As it turns out, though, that's a good thing because there was a third one that I didn't even realize existed. Ah, I didn't even get a chance to go for the execution there. That's unfortunate. Nope, don't lock onto him. Ugh, the lock-on in this game is such trash. Alright, well, there's 2 injections down. How am I gonna lead him out around to me without aggroing his buddy? Maybe walk over this way? And that'll get his AI pathing to not be such trash. Or is he literally just stuck? I think he might be stuck there at this point. What if I attack? Nope, come on. Seriously, that's not hitting? Is he like just completely glitched? Oh nope, there you go. Okay, well, I got him by his lonesome. So that works out. Let's go for an arm bit. I need more of those. Actually, I should go for the right arm for more weapon materials. I need those most of all. Of course, if I go for the unarmored bits, I'm not going to be able to build up energy and time to do the execution either. Okay, well, there goes another implant. Seriously? Oh my god, what is with these guys' attack combos? Why can they just keep attacking like that? Oh, I do not like fighting these dudes. Finally managed to get a cut, jeez. Oh, just die already, why won't you? Oh, more stuff to deal with. Ooh, are you oh, you are absolutely different. Well, different in moveset. It looks like you're wearing the same armor though, except it's glowing red. I guess that's just to indicate how tough you are. And you just keep spamming that one move over and over. You want to try something different, buddy? Come on, variety's the spice of life. Oh wait, is this a boss? Cause fog walls came up. And while looking up the win condition for the previous boss, the article was one that showed it for all the bosses, and I saw a brief glimpse of a screenshot of a black Cerberus boss. And it looked like just a regular dude. I quickly glanced away because I don't feel like being spoiled on the bosses in this game. But I'm wondering if this might be that boss. Okay, no, as far as I can tell, the black Cerberus is a humanoid enemy, but it's a different one. It's actually wielding a unique weapon. And the boss kill condition is something I probably would have figured out on my own. Since it's a humanoid, you just need to cut off the arm with the weapon. Oh dear. That's not good. I'm just gonna heal up to be safe. Whew, this is tricky. I do wonder why there are walls that open when you fight this dude. Wait, did I actually get something new? I thought that said Parsifal 2.0. Is that actually like... Does this actually count as a boss and that's why there's walls up? Let me just check this out quickly. Okay, it does. Huh. So even though this isn't a proper boss fight, it does still count for that. Interesting. So this is just a straight up better version of the previous one-handed weapon I've been using. Good thing I didn't invest too much stuff in that. Interesting. It doesn't actually start at like Mach 3 or anything though, like the other boss weapons I've acquired have. Alright, well, good thing I went for the arm. Can I just murder you now? Thank you.
It's easy to point your fingers at others, isn't it? So tell me, who is the real monster? The wolf devouring the sheep, or the hunter murdering its cubs in their lair?
Did you really just ask me who is the real monster? If you have to say that, then the answer is you. You are the real monster.
Attention, please. Contingency protocol for asset preservation has been activated. Opening containment cells.
Oh, of course the prick had to have the last laugh.
The future of mankind because management suddenly grew a conscience. So what now? Going to be a good boy and finish me off? Murder me in cold blood? You know that won't change a thing. It's too late, you see. An inquisitive mind. That's the spirit. And besides, things without all remedy should be without regard, right? What's done is done.
What the hell is this freak show?
This freak show, as you call it, is my legacy and the future of human life on Earth. You failed to see, or maybe you chose not to. But I'm trying to save mankind here. Not just the species. No, I'm trying to save all of us. We're flawed, incomplete. We're not yet prepared to re-enter paradise, you see. We wouldn't survive. My Homo Machinalis could change that. They are the living proof that we could be more than human. We, all of us, could fill the world of tomorrow. Ascended beings in a new utopia.
So what about utopia?
Let me put the record straight. Unlike Resolve, which will exterminate us slowly and painfully over generations, my nanites do a quick and clean job. I've minimized the suffering, a fresh start, a clean slate for those that remain. If that concerns you now, then you shouldn't have tried and stopped my little pet project. Anyway, I'm sure you'll be safe. Go on. Go smoke a nice fat stogie and watch the apocalypse from your glass tower with the rest of them.
I think you've got me confused with somebody else. I'm not working for the board.
Maybe you are. Maybe you're not. What difference does it make now? This place is going straight to hell, and we're going with it. Or we're already there, and didn't even notice.
So you know what's going on here?
I'm honored by your assumption, but even I have my limits. I do know a mob stormed my labs, and my colleagues are either dead, dumb, or simply gone. So much for security. And what's the board doing, Still twiddling their thumbs over the launch of Utopia? I submitted my final analysis weeks ago, and I'm still waiting. We need people who can make decisions around here.
So, these Tin Men are supposed to be our future?
Not pretty, is it? But the truth rarely is. Just think of it as an upgrade to survive the world of Utopia. Our meat machines are inadequate. We won't make it unless you hightail it back to your master's tower. We have the will to survive as individuals, but as a species, we need a push. There's no winning without sacrifice. I just wanted a level playing field to create a utopia for all.
I see your point. It's twisted, but...
Isn't it? If only those above us were so perceptive. Or Chavez, all those years ago. Such a waste of a brilliant mind. I don't claim to know the one truth, because there isn't one. Everybody takes sides, and always their own. Good, evil, all nonsense and totally subjective. Just children's stories. As we grow older, mortality beckons, and so we reach for the divine. Same fairy stories, different binding. The individual must be prepared to sacrifice himself for the many. The species is what's important.
What about Chavez?
Yes, what about her? Not seen since she threw a tantrum and got kicked out of my labs. But still, wonderful woman. And an extraordinary scientist. An incredible intellect. Kind-hearted and so ambitious, you have to admire a fighter. But resolve didn't work. We needed to act and act fast. And I had the solution. It's just a shame her ego got in the way of her career.
I think we're done here.
In that case, if you don't mind, Inspector, I need to get back to work. Terribly important things to do. Terribly important.
I mean, I don't exactly disagree with a lot of the things he's saying, but he's still going about things in a rather crazy manner. Oh, hidden audio log. I can friggin' pick it up. Come on, game.
Mark Dean, perfect candidate for the program. We pulled him off the streets and put him to work in recycling a couple of weeks back. He's a complete zero. We even DNA typed him to outside databases. No living relatives. He's so happy to have a place to sleep and 3 square meals a day, he'll happily sign the consent forms.
Warning.
Yep. Is that all the audio log has to say? I guess it is. I was hoping it would have more to inform me of, but... Ooh, right, there's still one dude there. Imagine if I died after all that, after beating the quote-unquote boss, and then I just died to a random shithead. Can I just ignore him? Okay, I guess maybe I was, bringing trouble upon myself by attacking the sleeping dogs. I assume they would just burst out and come after me anyway, but maybe not. So yeah, as far as I can tell from the plot, it seems to be that Project Resolve was going to directly solve the issue with the atmospheric pollution that we've been doing. Doing so would end up causing irreparable harm to humanity, but over a long period of time. Basically, I guess, like just slowly poisoning us. We would probably survive, but it would result in like a lot of damage to the species over time. But it would ultimately fix the climate and return it to what it once was. Whereas Project Utopia is about making an immediate change, not to the environment, but to ourselves. Making humans stronger, turning them into these things, with nanomachines, I guess. And that would allow us to survive in the new climate, but it would affect an immediate change, as has been said before. So that's kind of cool, I guess. Okay. I'm just gonna use that last implant, and I'm gonna see if I can't, run away. Thank you, Exolift, for actually being here for me. I kind of just want to get out of here since, I mean, there doesn't seem to be any place I can continue from here. Maybe there is and I'm just missing it. So I'm guessing I probably have to go somewhere else.
Apologies for the delay in getting back to you. Your brother was transferred to R&D on the 17th. Due to the nature of his work, he will be unable to contact you for the foreseeable future.
I'm guessing his brother is no longer alive. They must have been the prototypes for Project Utopia for the remodeling with nanomachines. So I unlocked a shortcut, I guess. Where am I now? I've been here before, I think, but I don't quite recall where it is. Ah, okay, I'm at the start of the lab again. Do I retreat back to Ops or do I try exploring? Maybe there's a way forward there and that's what I need to find. Oh no, this is the room that I fought the boss in. So yeah, nothing forward but to retreat to Ops and try and find another way forward, I guess. I might do that off screen since I honestly have no idea where it is I need to go.
Attention. Security forces have entered this sector. For your own safety, please comply with all official requests while the area is being secured.
Okay, security forces. That's probably not a good sign. That's what he did when he activated whatever it is. Does that mean that the security guards are going to become a regular enemy in this area? Because that'll be interesting. What is with that stun effect that keeps happening there? I really have no idea what that's about. Let's see if I can at least make it back to Ops alive. I still have not learned how to reliably fight those dudes. But Ops should be right over here.
Our scientific staff labor day and night to improve and build upon the foundation shown in Gutenberg's original vision. No one has ever attempted.
Yeah, it looks like security guards are patrolling the area. I'm guessing they won't take too kindly to my presence, so let's see if I can just stealth back to Ops. Ah, damn it, Warren. I know that they say white man can't jump, but I just had higher hopes for him. Oh well, it should be easy enough to recover that tech scrap, knock on wood. If I were to lose another 37k, I would be just the slightest bit upset.
That work is our highest priority and should be yours.
But it should be right over here, so that really shouldn't be an issue at this point.
We all know the answers to these questions.
Still gonna avoid approaching the security guards, that seems like a good idea.
So quickly.
Oh! Here comes one. Let me just pick up my stuff. Alright, let's try and fight them. So this is when you get your chance to complete the Gorgon set if you didn't do so the first time, or on the return to the previous area. And this is when they become a regular enemy. I wonder, do they give Mark 3 materials? Because I'm pretty sure they gave Mark 2 stuff before. Wow, yep, they're still as tough as ever.
Echelon 9 team members, please fall back immediately to the executive floor.
Alright, that attack is unblockable. Good to know. They're not too difficult to stun, it looks like. Easier than the robot dudes.
Future of mankind. One step closer. It is
Alright, I might be able to take them on. We'll see.
whatever it takes.
Good, I do acquire Mark III stuff from them.
A utopia for all.
No need for farming. All the regular enemies, it looks like, will be giving me the stuff I need. So yeah, I'll deal with this situation next time. I'm just gonna go cower in here.